All right, you guys. So it's probably a little bit overdue because I know I was thinking about this maybe like a month ago, doing a walkaway video. I have walked away from the Democrat plantation of today's society. So when I was analyzing Obama's election and just seeing that, he really didn't focus on the real issues of black people. I know he let a couple people out of jail and out of prison for bullshit crimes or whatever, but he did not change the law. That was a big issue with me. Now understanding more of history and economics, I feel like a lot of our black leaders and people in the Democratic Party are the ones that are mentally enslaving us. And I've been saying that people are mentally enslaved for a while now. So now I'm actually getting answers to the questions that I've been wondering. And when it comes to what they want the Democrat, and I believe in a lot of things that they have, that they view. I believe in a lot of views that they have too, but this is the main thing that got me like, goodbye, peace, and I'm bringing some people with me. And it's like what they're pushing. They push for us to have, housing, food stamps, to get jobs, and different shit like that, healthcare, stuff like that. So when I compare like the mental slavery and what white supremacy and people in this country wanted for slaves, it just too close of a comparison. It's like the white masters that had slaves, they used to make sure that the slaves had food, shelter, and make sure that they're healthy to do their fucking jobs and stuff for them that they owned, that the white people owned. So it's the same thing. When you tell somebody to go get a job in a white corporation's business, that is just I'm not with that at all. Like, I'm with ownership. You need to own some shit, create jobs for your people. If you mad because this white person didn't give you a job, create a job so you can give other jobs to other black people that are mad because they don't get a job from this white person. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think. So I want everybody else to think like that too. And these black leaders, they're misleading us for a vote and for money. So, and I'm not with that. When I look at Obama and what he has done, I voted for Obama second term when I was old enough, and I voted for him because he was black. And I'm like, we have a black president, and I was just cool. It was just straight. The music and all that, it was just like straight, and like I just woke up. Like Trump, this presidency, it kind of got a lot of people to wake up even more and kind of take action and not put up with that bullshit that they're trying to like put on us. They're trying to make us in a mindset of hate. They're trying to make us in a mindset of asking white people for more and more shit instead of creating our own shit. And I am not with that shit. So, the thing is, when Trump was talking about owning businesses and stuff like that, I was just like, I posted on Facebook, maybe we can learn something from the president as a business owner. And everybody just went at me and calling me all types of names and shit. And I'm like, I was tripping and stuff. So I was just like, a lot of people are really fucked up mentally. To feel like because this person said some shit, I don't know any laws that he passed to fuck over black people. So this person like said some shit that you don't agree with, that you don't like, that is discriminating or hateful or blah, blah, blah. You don't feel like you can learn anything from a person that you don't agree with. Like, that was a problem. I feel like, damn, you're really fucked up mentally to feel like just because you don't like that person, you can't understand, or not even understand, but like really open your mind to understand like what he's talking about, to even if it secures your way of thinking, like, yeah, I understand what you're saying and I don't agree with that shit, but at least you understood. Not understanding means you're blind to that, right? You're blind to that. So And then another thing with, it's just like we need to stop. We need to be more open-minded with the Kanye West stuff. It was just like when he was talking, I listened to the full interview. I didn't just take that little clip and just like, oh, what is he talking about? Fuck that, blah, 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 blah. I try to understand what he's talking about. Maybe he was off on delivery, but I'm open-minded enough to be like, you have this way of thinking, and I'm glad I got to, get a peek of how you think. Everybody shut him down to where he's like, I'm sure he's going to continue to talk, but he don't want to say some shit because y'all shut him down. Like, I'm not supporting you. You fuck over his business and stuff, but you don't say that to the white man that fucking sells you some shit, that overcharge you, that pays you $10 when they're making $1 million an hour off of your ass. You don't say nothing to them. As soon as a black person or anybody steps up and tries to give a different way of thinking, you're like, fuck that, like, kill him off with his head. So that was like really hurtful to me to see everybody like bashing him and stuff, and taking his words for one, like the media, like he said, it seemed like, it sounded like slavery was a choice, and you take his words and be like, he said slavery was a choice. No, he had more to say with that. And if you can open your mind enough, you'll understand a little bit more instead of judging a person on a sentence. Whenever it was this, what was his name? I was just talking about him on my Instagram. Stephon Clark, when he died, and I seen how many black people turned on him because his girlfriend was Asian, or he said something that was hateful in a tweet years and years ago when he was a younger boy. That hurt me a lot. Like, you guys straight turned on him. It's like his life does not matter because of that. And that was just so fucked up. Like, he got murdered by a white officer that did not give a fuck about his life. But no, his life don't matter because of a tweet and shit. So that hurt me, and I just like, damn, y'all really fucked it up in mind. And then I just was talking about Steve Harvey actually being able to go and be a voice for the black community that he serviced for many years and made profit off for many years. And he understands the community because he works with them every day. To be able to be a voice in the United States to the president of the United States, and for everybody to shut him down after the first fucking meeting where he does not want to go no more because he does not want to jeopardize his business for something that is a calling that God wanted him to do is sad. It's sad to me because it's too many sellouts. So I'm not walking away to be like I'm a Republican because I don't know too much about Republicans. All I know is that I believe that if everyone owned their own shit, there would be less bullshit going on. If everyone respect each other, there would be less bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? So if everyone loved their own people, there would be less of this other shit going on. If everyone understood history, there would be more like people that's aware and that can help other people become aware. So I want to create like our own independent party because I feel like we should make our own independent rules. It shouldn't be this way or that way. So, and also researching, after I researched the presidential history, and I'm still going through it, but I was researching, and almost Democrats have been the ones that's been fucking black people over for the longest. So when I look at to the way they're doing shit now, being like taking the distraction away from like the black injustice and shit to making it like to trying to bring on gays and lesbians and stuff like that. Like they have a fight, and feminists, and they have a fight, yes, but they're trying to make you come onto their party, and their party has a different agenda than what they're presenting to you. So you got to understand the people that are speaking to us as these politicians and these public figures, they're being paid by somebody that wants them to that has an agenda. No matter how big their heart is and what they want to do for certain things, if you're being paid, you're owned. If somebody's paying you to do something, they own what you're doing. All right. So I'll probably do a part 2 because I have more to say about this walkaway movement, and we'll just go from there on that. Hope you guys kind of understood. I know I was kind of like in different, all over the place, but yeah, I feel like I'm going to think for myself. You're not going to tell me some shit or promote me some bullshit that's going to make me feel any other type of way. Like, it's crazy in this world how they downplay women and then make us and tell us that we need to go get abortions and shit. Like, that's fucked up, right? And you're just, killing babies and killing women's spirit. And that's why, we created the Daughters of Hustle movement, is to empower women. Women are the ones that hold the future to me. You have the babies. So women these days spend more time with the kids and teaching the kids and cultivating the kids. And we in society spend so much time tearing women down. So the Daughters of Hustle movement series is to empower women, and therefore we're going to empower our kids, which empowers future generations. But I'll come back to you guys for part 2. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe for the support, and talk to you later.